Welcome back to Castles and Canals. It's our 14th wedding anniversary, and we thought we'd do something a little bit different this time.
We are staying in one of the most unique hotel rooms in Amsterdam. It's this bridge house.
Super cool. We'll share more about this in a little bit, but first we're gonna get some coffee. Let's go.
On the corner of the Doubletree Hotel, you'll find Lot 61, Coffee Roaster's flagship store and cafe. Since we have visited Lot 61 before, we already knew how good the coffee and pastries are at this location. And the location is great for any time you are near Centraal Station. Tori had an autumn spice latte while I enjoyed their exceptional cold brew, and we both enjoyed a bit of pastry.
We had a lovely little pre-breakfast over at Lot 61. It's a little lovely little cafe. Some tasty coffees and treats. But now we're gonna go take the ferry over to NDSM, where we're gonna do something we've had on our list for a long time, but never done. The Pancake boat. It's a boat tour where you get pancakes. I'm very excited for this. Let's go.
The Pancake boat departs from the NDSM area of Amsterdam, across the River I. To get there from the Amsterdam city center, walk to the ferry terminals behind Amsterdam Centraal Station and look for the F4 line. On top of that building, across the river, is the Adam Lookout. And if you look closely, you'll see someone riding the over-the-edge swing that dangles you 100 meters over the ground. The funky-looking building just below is the Amsterdam Eye Film Museum. See that old harbor crane off in the distance? Can you believe that's also a boutique hotel? The multi-story suite at the top goes for close to 1,000 euros per night. On your way to dock, you can't miss the Botel, a floating hotel. Each of the letters on top is its own private suite. It's been on our list to stay there for a long time. Which letter would you want to stay in? Let us know in the comments. There's our destination, the Pancake boat, docked right next to that lovely yellow submarine. The Pancake boat experience consists of a 75-minute cruise up and down the river and as many pancakes as you care to eat. When you board, you are assigned a table, so unfortunately, we weren't able to pick a seat upstairs. Instead, we were seated right in front of the drinks bar and the toppings bar. Quite a busy spot.
So the way this works is there's a window, and they have natural bacon and apple pancakes. You grab your pancake, and then there's a bar with all the toppings on it, so you can get whatever you want on it. So I got a bacon pancake, which is my usual go-to, with cheese and pineapple on it. So these are a little bit smaller than I think you normally get with a Dutch pancake. I think the idea is you can have this one, and then you can go back and get as many as you want during this cruise. So you can really get your money's worth, I guess. Since they have the natural and the apple pancakes, that's your vegetarian options. There's also vegetarian toppings. These are not halal though, so sorry. Okay, so we just got off the Pancake boat. It was a really fun, kind of unique dining experience. Really, it's just a pancake restaurant on the water, and you go around for 75 minutes up and down the River Eye. So, not a tour or anything like that, but it was still a lot of fun. We had a good time. How much was it again?
It was $27.50 a person.
$27.50 a person. Drinks not included. You'd pay extra for those. But yeah, if you like pancakes, you want kind of a unique way to kind of see part of Amsterdam, it's a fun thing to do. So now we're on to the next thing, which is
The Street Art Museum, which we've been wanting to do for years and years, so very excited.
yeah, let's go.
The Straat Museum is also located in the NDSM area of Amsterdam Noord, just a few minutes walk from the Pancake boat. The area around the museum is also covered in some incredible works of graffiti art. So make sure to take some time, either before or after you visit the museum, to walk around and take in all the outdoor art. Oftentimes, you'll even find artists working on new pieces. Tickets for adults are €19.50, for 13 to 18-year-olds $9.50, and under 13 can enter for free. Inside, you'll also find a cafe and a large gift shop. In addition to the works of art, you'll learn a bit about the history of graffiti and street art. While most of the works are two-dimensional paintings, you will also find a few stunning 3D sculptural pieces as well.
All right, we're back at our Bridge House hotel room now from the Straat Museum.
It was amazing. I am glad we finally went. Highly recommend. It was really cool. Now that we're back, it's time for Tori to give you a tour of the Bridge House.
All right, so we're gonna enter from the bottom here. There is a bridge you can come across, and you'll have a little key card you can use that will open this door. From down here, there is another door. I don't think this opens. does not, right? And then from the lower level, you go up the stairs to the main entrance. Immediately upon entering, to the left, there's the bedroom. There's a bookcase here with some board games. And not much else. This is a non-smoking hotel room. These closets to the right are utility closets. There's nothing in there. To the right, though, we have our dining area. Dani booked a anniversary package through the hotel, so we had these fun decorations waiting for us. And into the living room, we have some amazing full-length windows looking out on the Nemo Science Museum and the harbor. Nice couch. There's these little wheel tables you can push around. Right here we have a desk. So there is a safe here. Quite a large safe. You could get some laptops and stuff in there if you wanted to. There is a tablet that has information, newspapers, guides, that kind of stuff on it for you. There are some books here you can read if you'd like, including one I was reading earlier called The Cow That Fell in the Water. Very fun. From our living room area, we have a kitchenette that is well appointed. So there's salt and pepper, oil and vinegar. There are plates, glasses, cups, cutlery, cutting boards, pretty much everything you need to make some simple things. There is a coffee pot, or I guess it's a boiler, water boiler. And there is coffee and tea in this little tin for you. There is a decent sized refrigerator with a freezer. And there is also a dishwasher. Moving back, we find the water closet. So there's a toilet, a sink, glasses. Up top, there's your first aid kit and your extra toilet paper. And there are sliding doors to close here on either side to maintain your privacy while you use the WC. The next room is the bathroom. So again, here we have a sink. There is a hairdryer, kind of a dinky one, I guess. There are some slippers included. It's like a stool. Because there's a window here, you'll have a mirror on the left and also like a mirror that extends you can use while you're getting ready. Opposite that, we have our towels and this shower, which is a very fun kind of sage color. Rainforest shower head, and there is hair and body wash included. This has a double-sided, a bit loose there, but a double-sided doors for the shower. And finally, let's have a look at the bedroom. Once again, we have floor-to-ceiling windows, this time facing the bridge and the train tracks, as well as a bit of the Booking.com building. And just under the bridge there is the River Eye. You can also see a bit more of the harbor to this side. There is a massive bathtub in here too, which you can soak in while you take in the scenery, I guess. It's very nice. We haven't tried it out yet, but it's a quite lovely tub. And there's also, looks like some shampoo or soap there. The bed, it's a nice king-size bed. Very comfortable duvet and down pillows. On either side we have plugs for your stuff to plug in, which is quite nice. There's also this fun little nightstand with these sliding drawers on it. I don't know what you use it for, but it's cool. There's reading lights on either side. We have some more of our fun decorations from the romance package. There is also a heating and cooling unit in here. We also have this massive table lamp that's oversized and very, very fun. Like that a lot. Oh, and look at this cool sweatshirt that's hanging up here. Castles and Canals. You can actually buy your own one of these on our website, castlesandcanals.com. Check it out. From the kitchen, you can also head outside to one of the two balconies. So you can come out here when the weather's preferably a bit nicer, but nice place to relax, have a coffee or a cocktail, just enjoy the views of the city. And also to the left here we have hangers, an umbrella you can borrow, and a luggage rack. This door here will lead us out to the other balcony. This is the balcony you see off the bedroom. Nice bench out here as well. Bedroom, Booking.com building, and the train tracks. It's the music building in the distance behind the hotel. And you can kind of see the cruise building as well, the cruise port, through the trees there, the arch building with the lights on it. There goes the train. Alright, so that's the tour of our hotel room here. Now this particular bridge house is one of 28 that Suites Hotels has across Amsterdam of various different sizes and different shapes and stuff like that. I think this is one of the biggest ones. It also happens to be one of the most expensive ones. It was about 400 euros a night for us to stay here, but you gotta take in consideration like this is a very big space. It is fairly luxurious, but the location, it's like right near Central Station, right in the middle of Amsterdam. Incredible location, tons of restaurants and museums and everything around you right here. So it's kind of worth it for that alone. But yeah, we thought we'd treat ourselves for our anniversary, and it's been really nice staying here. So yeah, thanks a lot for coming along with us and checking out our cool hotel room.
We finished up our anniversary celebration with dinner at one of our favorite restaurants in Amsterdam, the Sea Palace. This 3-story pagoda-like structure is the largest floating restaurant in Europe. The menu's focus is on authentic Chinese cuisine, predominantly Cantonese and dim sum. The food is great. The interior is full of interesting things to look at, and the views of the harbor are fantastic. We do recommend getting a reservation in advance, as this restaurant can be quite busy. That does it for our lovely little anniversary staycation in Amsterdam. Monday morning, we packed up our things and headed for the tram to return home. The sky nicely graced us with a beautiful rainbow on the way. Thanks for coming along with us.